Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Edgar Sotakuro. I'm here guys to learn something new about for, since, and ago. When do we use each one? I mean, these words tell us something relevant about the time. Okay, so give me a second because now let's begin with this explanation. All right, guys. Well, I hope you can see here. And as I was saying before, we use for, since, and ago to talk about the time, specifically the time. Okay, point number one. For is used to indicate, to point out a period of time. Recuerden, muy importante, que utilizamos for para señalar el periodo de tiempo, la longitud del tiempo, lo cual tú desarrollas una actividad. For example, I have been waiting at a bus stop for 10 minutes. Yo he estado esperando el bus, en la parada del bus, ¿cuánto tiempo? How long? 10 minutes. For 10 minutes. So notice here, guys, we use mostly for this grammar tense, which is the present perfect, para el presente perfecto, ¿ok? Y nuevamente recalco que estamos señalando el periodo de tiempo, the period of time, and then probably you wonder yourself, probablemente te preguntes a ti mismo, ¿cuánto tiempo? Okay, so that's why you have to ask this question, how long? ¿Cuánto tiempo? How long? For 10 minutes. That's right. Next example, I have lived in this country for 5 years. Yo he vivido en este país por 5 años. Okay. How long? 5 years. ¿Cuánto tiempo? 5 años. Alright? It could be different periods of time. It could be months, it could be weeks, days, years, decades, and so on. Then we have for can be used with other verbs tenses. As you can see here, when it comes to the present simple, right? I go on holidays for 2 weeks every summer. So you're telling something like your routine or like a repeated action you do per year. Una rutina o una acción repetida que tú haces cada año. In this case, I go on holidays. Yo voy de vacaciones, holidays, vacation, for 2 weeks. Okay, por 2 semanas. Every summer. Cada verano. Next, when it comes to the past tense, para el tiempo simple pasado. When I was 16, cuando tenía 16, I stayed in London for 2 months. Me quedé o estuve en Londres por 2 meses, for 2 months, right? And then when it comes to the future tense, para hablar del futuro. While I am in the USA, mientras yo esté o estoy en Estados Unidos, I will be in New York for 2 days. Estaré en Nueva York por 2 días, probably walking around or just visiting some, landmarks or different places that you will love so much. In New York, you know, this is a really well-known city across the globe. Es una ciudad muy conocida, cosmopolita en el mundo. Now guys, let's move to the next word. All right, students, here you see since. And since is used to refer to the starting point of actions or situations. So notice, I'm gonna circle or square this part, the starting point. So you mark that relevant event or activity, okay? When you started doing something in particular, cuando comenzaste a hacer algo en particular en el pasado, es decir, una marca, una señal, como una hito que tú estás comenzando, por ejemplo, desde la semana pasada, last week, I started learning Portuguese. Comencé a estudiar portugués. You see? Of actions or situations. It is generally used with the present perfect. Usualmente vamos a emplear since para hablar del presente perfecto. Okay? And now let's check these examples out. Number 1. I have been waiting for the bus since 8 o'clock. Yo estaba esperando por el bus desde las 8 de la mañana. Into Spanish, en español, we can notice that this is desde. Okay, we can translate it into desde. Podemos traducirlo como desde. Okay, to get a better idea. Next example, I live in Tokyo. Yo vivo en Tokyo. I have lived in Tokyo since January 2010. Important? Yeah. Since. Yo he vivido en Tokio desde enero del 2010. Alright? January 2010 or 2010. Probably you are used to saying this number 20. Okay, no problem at all. But notice here, in order to say longer numbers, you can separate it into two tiny parts. Podemos separar en dos partes pequeñas. 20 and then 10. But that's a different topic. Alright, so just learn this way. Next example, guys. I have been learning English since the beginning of the year. Awesome. I have been learning English since the beginning of the year. Probably you're talking about January, yes, February, it depends. And now, guys, I just want you to practice with me the right pronunciation of each example. So let's do it. Number one, I have been waiting for the bus since 8 o'clock. Great. And we can make this shorter. Podemos hacerlo más reducido. I've been waiting. Okay? I've been waiting. Remember, we can make a contraction here. It looks like this. I've. Repeat after me at home. Yeah, that's so great. I've been waiting for the bus since, yeah. Don't say science or since, no. It's like to say sin and then add the letter S. Es como decir sin ti, en este caso haríamos la S, since. 8 o'clock. 8 en punto, 8 o'clock. Great. And even here, this word bus, teacher, no, I mean, it's better to say bus. Bus. Okay, I've been waiting for the bus since 8 o'clock. You got it? Amazing. Next example, I live. But in here, I just wanna point out this verb because many guys got confused at the time of pronouncing this verb. Live, teacher, I live. No, don't make this mistake anymore, please. I live, okay? I live in Tokyo. I live in Los Olivos. I live in Lima. I live in San Miguel. Different places you are now. I live in Tokyo. I have lived, or remember, by using the reduction, utilizando la reducción, one more time, just a second. I've lived in Tokyo. But notice here, we have the verb live in the past. Live it? No, right? Lived. Lived. I've lived in Tokyo since January 2010. And then next and final example, students. Let's see. I've been learning English since the beginning of the year. Desde el comienzo, los inicios de este año. Okay? Since the beginning of the year. And this one again, by using the same construction, I've been learning English since the beginning of the year. An important year to help you is like to say year. Recuerden, en este caso la Y en español va a sonar como una I, como nuestra I latina, right? Year. The beginning of the year. You got it. Thank you. Well, guys, now let's move to the next word. This is ago. Ago is used to say when past events happen, going back from today. Es para mencionar cuando los eventos, las actividades que tú realizaste pasaron a el día de hoy. Los vas a mencionar, okay? Notice this first example. I came to Tokyo 2 years ago. Yo llegué, yo vine a Tokio hace 2 años. The translation into Spanish, hace. Okay, la traducción en español, hace. 2 years ago, hace 2 años. Next example, I arrived at the bus stop 10 minutes ago. Okay, let's check it out. 10 minutes ago. And then you see the company was founded 30 years ago. And it could be different amount of time. You see, 10 minutes, 30 years, 1 year, or a year, 2 years, etc. Anyway, remember it's important to mark the time, something that happened in the past. Okay, going back from today towards the past. Estamos mencionando, estamos recalcando el cuándo. Estamos respondiendo cuándo este evento, esta actividad pasó. ¿Hace cuánto tiempo? Ok, notice here. ¿Hace cuánto tiempo hiciste una actividad? Let's see. Now, let's check it out and practice that pronunciation. I came. This is the past of the verb came. See, I. The past of came, this is came. Came. I came to Tokyo 2 years ago. Ago. Yeah. Ago. Amazing. Next sentence. Then we have I arrived at the bus stop 10 minutes ago. I arrived. And one more time, this is in the past. Este verbo está en el pasado. Ok, yo llegué al bus o a la parada del bus hace 10 minutos. A la estación del bus. And in the past, we pronounce it arrived. Arrived. The. Arrived at the bus stop 10 minutes ago. And then finally, the company was founded 30 years ago. That's great. La compañía fue fundada hace 30 años. Okay, you're telling someone about this company in particular, when that was founded. ¿Cuándo esa compañía fue fundada? ¿Hace cuánto tiempo? ¿Cuándo? Alright, you are replying this question. When. Estamos respondiendo a la pregunta ¿cuándo? ¿Hace cuánto tiempo? You got it? I hope so. Alright, students, well, we get to the end of this video. Subscribe to my channel if you like this content, the video that I've made for you. And don't forget to give me a comment below. Okay, if you want me to put more videos about different topics, grammar, tenses, conversations, or different stuff. Bye-bye, students. See ya.